Welcome back to the Path to Better A1C. I am Jenny Pena, your host, a national board certified health and wellness coach, diabetes prevention program lifestyle coach, and CEO and founder of GMP Coaching. My mission is to help you take control of your blood sugar, lower your A1C, and enjoy life without feeling restricted. Now, today's episode is a Valentine's Day special. Love and blood sugar. How to dine out and celebrate without the spikes. Now, whether you're planning a romantic dinner, a night out with friends, or even a cozy meal at home, I am going to be sharing smart strategies to enjoy eating out, drinking alcohol, and even indulging in dessert without causing a spike on your blood sugar levels. So, if you ever wondered how to navigate restaurant menus, what alcohol choices are best, or how to enjoy dessert without regret, this episode is for you. So let's dive right in. Now, one of the biggest challenges with dining out is that restaurant meals are often packed with hidden sugars, refined carbs, and large portions. But you don't need to worry. You can absolutely enjoy a restaurant meal while keeping your blood sugar in check. Now, the first thing you need to think about is appetizer. A good appetizer can actually help slow digestion and prevent a big spike when the main course arrives. Now, what are some best appetizer choices? I would say shrimp cocktail. It has high protein and low carbs. Ceviche, which is just a mix of fresh seafood with lime and herbs. Bruschetta, topped with greens instead of just plain bread. A charcuterie board, and I would just say skip the crackers. Don't use the allocation that maybe you can put in this meal for carbs on the crackers. Save it for the main course and the dessert and focus on the olives, the nuts, the meats, or have a salad with olive oil and vinegar. These things are actually great to help you get started and not have also huge cravings for all these sweets. Now, things to skip: the bread basket. I know it's hard, it's very hard, but that's one thing that I will suggest to skip. Tortilla chips, breaded appetizers, all of these, they spike your blood sugar before you even get to the main meal. And that is kind of sad, don't you think? So, also, another thing that you need to probably pass is the fried starters, like mozzarella sticks or onion rings, because they typically combine unhealthy fats and refined carbs. And again, they're just the appetizers. So let's focus on actually maybe indulging a little bit on the main course and the dessert. Now, the second step or the second area that you need to focus on would be on the main course. Now, I am going to go over a few specific restaurant cuisines and maybe give you some ideas as to what to order when you go to those special cuisines and ways that you can actually support your blood sugar goals. So, if you're going to Mexican or Latin cuisine, fajitas, right? Fajitas with grilled veggies are amazing. You can have chicken, shrimp, steak, different types of grilled veggies. And I would say go for lettuce wraps or skip the tortillas, right? Grilled fish with avocado, maybe a small side, and you have to look at the portions. Rice and beans, ceviche with extra veggies and guacamole. I will just say try to skip the chips and queso, right? Try guacamole with veggies instead. And when you're mixing rice and beans, I would rather have you pick one of the two. But if you need two, as a Hispanic person, make sure you assess very well, use your visuals to calculate and have at least one portion. Do not overindulge because restaurants will serve you many portions in what appears to be just one. Now, if you go to Italian cuisine, right? The best choices: like grilled fish and chicken with roasted veggies. Get some zucchini noodles if you can, Or again, if you want to incorporate pasta, you just have to be very mindful with the portions, right? Technically, it's a quarter cup of pasta. It's a portion when it's dry, and that turns into maybe 3/4 of a cup on the plate after it's cooked. So it's not that much pasta, and I know restaurants over serve. So just be mindful of that. Chicken marsala, chicken piccata, they're actually very good options and they can be served with vegetables. Now, again, ease on the breadsticks, watch it with the pasta, and also watch it with creamy sauces like Alfredo sauce, right? Try to choose a tomato based sauce that is going to be lower in calories and it's not going to have as much fat. Now, if you go for classic American cuisine, who doesn't love an amazing burger? What I would say, top it with avocado. Make sure that either you choose if you want to have some fries or some of the burger. I tell my clients at least open face. Nowadays and everywhere, they will serve the burger with no bun and wrap it in lettuce. If you just want the actual burger, if you want to have the experience of the bread, this is your time to do it. Um, and that's why I recommend don't overindulge with carb options at the beginning, just in case you really just want to enjoy it. But make sure you pack your plate with the vegetables, have a side salad if you decide to go that way. The other way is grilled steak or salmon with asparagus. You can eat mashed potatoes. Again, watch it with the portions. Make sure that you're creating balance. Barbecue chicken, and I would say watch it with the sauce. Brussels sprouts. Again, like there's so many vegetable options that you can ask for and pair them with. Now, I would say avoid the French fries as possible. And if you want a few, just have a few. But I would prefer that you swap them for steamed veggies or side salad. And when you're ordering barbecue flavored meats, just try to opt for dry rub seasoning instead. Now, let's talk about the last two sections of your dinner that are super important. And I know that most of you are excited about. Let's talk about alcohol choices. So, I'm sure that you want to enjoy a special drink or having a toast, but there's some alcohol choices that are better than others for you to balance your blood sugar. Red wine, white wine. Make sure that you have a glass that is not over poured and it has about 3-4 grams of carbs, right? Champagne, Prosecco, they're very low in sugar and they only have about 2-3 grams of carbs per glass. Vodka, tequila, whiskey, gin, as long as you serve them with soda water and lime, they have zero carbs. Now, the things that I want you to avoid are sugary cocktails like margaritas, daiquiris, mojitos. I know they're delicious, but some of them pack more than 30 grams of sugar per drink. So even if you did everything well in terms of all of your food options, one or two of these drinks can actually create a spike. The other culprit is beer. I would say if you absolutely have to because it's something that you enjoy, go for a light beer, but it is just fast digesting carbs. So most likely you're going to feel a bit of a spike. I'm just, don't kill the messenger. I'm just letting you know. But there are some tips. Drink a glass of water between alcohol drinks. Make sure you eat protein before drinking so that the alcohol absorption slows down. And just sip slowly and enjoy, right? Practice that enjoyment. Enjoy the environment, the company. Now, let's talk about dessert. Now, Valentine's Day and chocolate go hand in hand, right? But you don't have to say no to dessert. You just need a strategy. So here's some best options. Dark chocolate. If it's 85% or higher, the best because lower in sugar, high in antioxidants. I love strawberries that are covered with chocolate. They're delicious and they have the right amount of sweetness and they feel refined and I just love them. Berries topped with whipped cream. That's a naturally sweet and high fiber choice. cheesecake, believe it or not. If it's made with almond flour crust, um, they are actually lower carb than the traditional cake. So if you have those two options, I would say go for the cheesecake. Now try to avoid the ice cream sundaes, overly processed sweets, lava cakes. Those tend to pack a lot of sugar. And unless you can practice what I tell my clients, the 2 or 3 bite rule, I would say pick something else. Um, but pair that dessert with protein and healthy fat, right? Like if you're able to do that, let's say dark chocolate and have some nuts, that will slow the absorption of the sugar. Remember, if you have been listening to my podcast, you know that the key to balancing blood sugar is to really just how to combine those macronutrients. Now, mindful eating and enjoying the moment is very important. When you're savoring every bite, when you're present, you tend to eat less and you actually enjoy and can discern all the textures and the flavors. So remember that Valentine's Day is really about connection. It's really about love. It's really about joy. Whether you're having it with your family, whether you're single, married, with a partner, without a partner, with lots of friends, with not so many, maybe your pets. I don't know how you're going to spend the day. But remember that it's all about connection. It's about joy and it's about love. And it's not just about food. So take time to enjoy the experience. Now, remember, eat slowly, savor every bite, go for a short walk after dinner. 10 minutes can actually lower that post meal blood sugar. So I always say, like, take a romantic walk, take a solo walk. Put some music and dance if you're staying indoors. But try to get your heart rate up, and that is going to do wonders to your blood sugar. And remember, one meal, it's not going to derail your progress. Enjoy it. Know that maybe you're going to overindulge, and don't make it a week of indulgement. You celebrate it today, and then just focus on your consistency. And that's a wrap on our Valentine's Day special of the Path to Better A1C. I hope you feel empowered. I hope you're excited about the holiday and you're not feeling scared or overwhelmed or sad that you have to give up these things. If you plan it, if you know where you're going, and you're able to even strategize your meal, that is great. Enjoy your night, whether it's out or in, while still keeping your blood sugar balanced. If this helped you, please subscribe, leave a review, share with a friend. I am wishing you all a very happy, healthy, and loved filled Valentine's Day. I'll see you on the next time. Bye.